Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Big Mike back here with you once again. And today, going into a bit of a somber episode today, as I bring you my predictions for this weekend, tomorrow's. Man, it's going to be tomorrow. Ring of Honor Final Battle, which could potentially be ROH's last show. I know they have some tapings done, so I think they're going to the end of the month at least, so we'll see what happens there. After this, they're going to go on a little hiatus and hopefully come back in some capacity in April next year, 2022. So, yeah, this is going to be interesting. So, sit back, relax, go get your snacks, maybe a drink, and let's do these. Alright, first up on the pre-show is a 10-man tag team match. So 5 versus 5. And as of right now, there has been no announcement on who's in this match. So I don't know who I'm going to predict. So let me do this. I'm going to flip this thing. So this side, Team A. This side, Team B. Ready? And it's Team B. I'm going for whoever is going to be on Team B. I'm not sure who it is. So I am just going to go with that for now. Next up for the Ring of Honor Women's Championship, you have Roxy, who is, a little bit of a firecracker and technically not the first ROH Women's Champion. They had the Women of Honor title for a little bit, but then that got slid to the side, and now they have the ROH Women's title. And she will be defending against tournament winner. Technically tournament, there was like 2 3-ways and then a singles match where Nightingale beat, was it Mandy Leon? I think it was Mandy Leon for this shot. I like both these women. They are both really good baby faces, and personally, I'd be happy if any one of them won, but I'm going to go with, a little bit of my heart. I've really enjoyed watching her wrestle. I've enjoyed watching both of them wrestle. They're both really good. I think Roxy holds on to this title for the time being. Maybe she defends it on other programs. Who knows? I know she's set to debut for MLW in the coming month, I think. So, we'll see what happens there. But I do think Roxy gets the win here. Next up, we got a Fatal 4-Way survival match. So, it's going to be an elimination match for the ROH TV title. We have Dalton Castle, the champion, who just beat Dragon Lee. Rhett Titus, who just competed in the at Hard to Kill against Austin Aries. Silas Young, the last real man, who's a bit of a tough guy, a bit of a seasoned vet. And a really big surprise, a man we haven't seen on ROH TV in a little while. The local hero, Joe Hendry. That's right, Joe Hendry making his comeback. And he might not be the best wrestler, but he is a heck of a good character. And while, Hart says, Titus or Silas Young should get this, and Dalton Castle just won it. So I think Castle gets the victory here, maybe with a little help from his protege, Dak Draper, which I'd be okay with that. Castle is a heck of a talent, and who knows where he's going to end up. Next up for the 6-man tag team championships, as Shane Taylor Promotions, that's Khan and Moses of Sons of Savagery, who are a really good team, and O'Shea Edwards, who is a fill-in for Shane Taylor. We'll talk about him in a little bit. And they are defending against the Righteous. That's Vincent, Bateman, and Dutch, who they've been getting into the head of Jay Lethal a little bit. So that should be a fun bout. As much as it pains me to say this, as much as I liked Shane Taylor Promotions, I think this is where they lose the title. I think the Righteous get a big old win, considering they've been kind of on the losing end of their feud with OGK. Although Vincent did win a kind of cinematic match, I guess. So, yeah, but I think it's the Righteous' time. They'll get a nice little run with the titles, and then who knows where they're going to end up. Next up for the Pure Wrestling, ROH Pure Wrestling Championships, you have Josh the Goods Woods against Brian Johnson. And boy, oh boy, has Johnson have been talking up a storm. I believe he was banned from the TV division, so now he's here in the Pure division, which, honestly, I kind of think it fits him better. And this is, of course, under Pure rules, which means you only get 3 rope breaks, whether that's on a pin or a submission. You hit someone with a closed fist once, that's a warning. Twice, that's a DQ. And if anyone comes out and interferes, they're immediately fired. And I believe there is a little time limit. I'm not sure. As much as I would like to say Brian Johnson gets the win here, I have been really liking Josh Woods' run with the Pure title. And, yeah, I think it's a little bit too soon to take it off of him, because I think he's doing a great job with it. Next up, we have the ROH World Tag Team title match, as the OGK, the champions, Matt Taven and Mike Bennett, take on them boys, the Briscoe brothers, Mark and Jay. This is going to be an interesting match because they have definitely fought each other before. And as much as I want to say the OGK hold on to these titles, because they did hold on to them at Hard to Kill, I think the Briscoes are going to finish with the ROH World Tag Team titles. And I think that's going to be like their 9th reign or something. So, I'd be cool with that. And then maybe FTR come out and, cheer it up, I think that'd be cool. Next up, a singles match. No title on the line. We have Kenny King, former ROH Tag Team Champion. And he will be taking on Shane Taylor, head of Shane Taylor Promotions. Shane Taylor Promotions and LFI have been in a big old feud together since the fall started, and I think this is going to be the big payoff, and I think Shane Taylor's going to get a big win here. Like, it only feels right. Send Shane Taylor out on top. Next up, a 6-man tag team match, as Eli Isom, Taylor Rust, and Hot Stuff Tracy Williams take on Violent by Design. That's Brody King, Homicide, and Tony Deppen. Of course, Tracy being in the Foundation, Although it does seem like they're breaking up a little bit. I'm not sure. Ever since Jay Lethal left. As much as I want to say the pure guys will get the win over the violent guys, I think Violence Unlimited is going to get a big win here. And it's going to be a nice little payoff. Maybe we get one more match between them and the Foundation. Who knows? Next up, a 6-woman tag team match. As we have Chelsea Green and the Hex, the NWA Women's Tag Team Champions. That's Allison Kay and Marty Bell. Take on Miranda Alizé, one of the finalists that Roxy beat for the women's title. And The Allure. That's Angelina Love and Mandy Leon. And as much as I want to say Chelsea Green does kind of need a win here, I don't think she really does. So I'm going to go with Miranda Alizé and The Allure for this one. Just so, a heel team to get a little momentum, at least. Next match, a bit of a luchador match, as we have Dragon Lee taking on Rey Horus. I'm not really sure why this is on pay-per-view. I guess Rey Horus has been helping Bandito out a little bit, has been tagging with him. So this is LFI's kind of answer to him, I guess. I think Dragon Lee gets this win. Like, he's kind of been a bit on a losing skid ever since losing the TV title and the tag titles in pretty quick succession. So I think Dragon Lee gets a win here, and he gets a nice send-off. And fine, Alamo. I wish I could say for the ROH World title, but sadly it is not. This match was originally scheduled to be Gresham versus Bandito, but sadly Bandito has come down with the case of COVID. So, heal up quick, Bandito, and I'm sorry you're going to miss this show. For now, we have Jonathan Gresham against his former tag partner, former Foundation member, Jay Lethal. That's right, AEW finally crossing that line into Ring of Honor, where Jay Lethal does have a bit of history. Now, for now, it is not for the ROH World title, but we'll see what happens there. Maybe Bandito has to vacate. I think either way, we're going to have a big winner, and Gresham's going to get a big win. It just makes sense to send him out on top. Alright, that is it for me. I hope you guys enjoyed. Please like, comment, leave your own predictions for ROH Final Battle. And starting at 7 o'clock, please, if you're a wrestling fan, even if you're not, tune in. Show these guys and gals some support. Because ROH I think really needs it. They're a good company. They did a lot of the right stuff during the pandemic, but sadly, that's why they're going on hiatus. And they need all the love, all the support they can get. So please share this video around, leave your comments and predictions, and I hope you have a good one. Peace.